What is going on, guys? It is Wrestlelamia here, back with another video. The road to WrestleMania makes a stop in Montreal, Canada, as a 2023 Elimination Chamber PLE will take place in just days. Join us now as we look at some last-minute shocking rumors regarding the 2023 Elimination Chamber event. Be sure to subscribe and hit that notification bell for daily wrestling videos, and follow us on Facebook for exclusive lists. Also check out our new channel, Wrestlelamia Shorts. Number 1. What's going on with the Usos? Will Jey and Jimmy Uso be at Elimination Chamber? Well, Paul Heyman told Jimmy Uso that he and his brother need to stay at home and watch the show. Sometimes you see things on TV that you don't see when you're here live. Some fans and pundits believe Heyman was referring to one or both of backstage segments when Jey fist bumped Sami Zayn and Jey told his brother he's not sure how he feels about the Bloodline. However, the real-world rationale for Jimmy Uso's absence is that his 2021 DUI arrest could keep him from entering Canada. Canada has severe restrictions on people with DUI records entering the country. While it's possible to get these restrictions removed, it's not really easy. Nevertheless, Dave Meltzer commented on the Wrestling Observer Radio that, "I was told that they're okay. I will check again, but when it first came up I asked if they're cleared for Canada and I was told they're both cleared. I'm not sure if it's a swerve or a storyline, but they're cleared to show up." If Jimmy Uso is able to enter Canada, what then? Will the WWE continue the storyline of the different allegiances amongst the Bloodline members by showing Jey Uso refusing to help Roman during his undisputed championship defense against Sami Zayn? Or might they show Jey agreeing to support the family and reunite the Bloodline? Next up, a possible spoiler on the US title match. While we have our official predictions for the men's Elimination Chamber match for the US Championship, there are rumors that Austin Theory will be walking out as champion. Dave Meltzer reported in this week's Observer newsletter, Theory taped a television show that airs in March holding the US title belt. That doesn't mean 100% that he's retaining it here, but it is something. However, why would the WWE have Theory appear with the title if they weren't planning on keeping it around his waist come March? Next up, where do we go from here? The long-awaited mixed tag match involving Edge and Beth Phoenix versus Finn Balor and Rhea Ripley will finally take place at Elimination Chamber. However, the match could present a challenge for WWE's booking for WrestleMania 39. Fightful Select reports the mixed tag match has been in the works for some time. Edge and Beth Phoenix versus Judgment Day at WWE Elimination Chamber was also the plan dating back to the fall. But there was also an Edge versus Finn Balor match planned for Royal Rumble that didn't end up happening. Edge has been feuding with the Judgment Day since last June, with the faction he formed knocking him out of action on multiple occasions. And now fans are wondering whether this tag match will see the feud end or if there's more ahead. Ringside News recently tweeted that Edge has a major match coming after Elimination Chamber. A Hell in a Cell match was always planned for WrestleMania. There was a point where it was discussed to move it to the Royal Rumble, but that didn't happen because of Edge's filming commitments with the Percy Jackson Disney Plus series. But there are two factions that will likely affect the mixed tag match. The first is Rhea Ripley's WrestleMania match against Charlotte Flair. The second is the rumored Hell in a Cell match between Edge and Finn Balor, possibly the Demon Finn Balor. On one hand, the WWE wants to keep Rhea looking strong heading into WrestleMania, so will she drop the match to Beth? Second, there is the question of how the WWE will build things up for a potential Edge vs Finn match. If Edge and the Glamazon get their revenge with a win, will Edge have any motivation for wanting to fight Finn again? While the WWE could pull some post-match shenanigans, at what point do fans get tired of watching Edge come up short every time he faces the Judgment Day? It's going to be an interesting situation as the WWE tries to satisfy the fans' wish to see Edge and Beth get revenge for the injustice they suffered at Extreme Rules without cooling the interest in one last match to end Edge's war against the Judgment Day. Next up, protecting Sami. Sami vs Roman Reigns, a match fans might once have thought laughable, but now that's been treated as one of the biggest matches in Roman Reigns' current run as champion. This match has enough momentum that it could be held at WrestleMania. While there is always a chance the WWE will go with the ultimate underdog story and have Sami win it, it should also be considered a long shot. As important as it would be for Sami to win, it's perhaps more important that the WWE find a way to protect Sami from looking like just another one of Roman's many victims. The WWE has to consider a way for him to lose that doesn't involve the usual interference, ref bumps, or any of Roman's go-to tricks. The problem is that the WWE faces the reality of the WWE Universe losing its minds if Sami looks weak, and it faces the loss of one of its most unlikely top stars in years. Next up, wrestler returns. Now, we haven't heard any rumors of celebrities working at WrestleMania, but there's plenty of time for the WWE to build a program involving someone such as Bad Bunny. However, there's no need to do so at Elimination Chamber, although that doesn't rule out a celebrity showing up backstage or appearing at ringside. However, once the WWE continues the road to WrestleMania at Raw and SmackDown, there's no telling who will see positioned for a match. As for wrestler returns, the WWE's continued roster expansion means fans should never rule out a return. However, we think that rather than seeing the return of a wrestler, fans may see the return of a faction. Of course, we're talking about the return of the Hurt Business. Anyone who's been following Raw for the last 2 months knows that WWE's been planting the seeds for a Hurt Business reunion. Fans have heard all 4 members of the Hurt Business discussing their wish to reunite in past interviews, and now things look to be moving towards a reformation. With MVP seemingly managing Shelton Benjamin and Cedric Alexander and eager to bring back Bobby Lashley into the fold, fans can't help but wonder if Bobby's match with Lesnar will be the final push the Almighty needs to rejoin his old crew. Now we see 2 ways of this happening: Lesnar defeating Lashley at Elimination Chamber and Bobby realizing he needs his edge, or Lashley already realizing he needs an edge and bringing MVP with him to his match this Saturday. If it's the latter, it could mean bad news for the Beast. Also, let's not forget the countless rumors of The Rock turning up to challenge Reigns on possibly night 2 of WrestleMania. It could still happen. Next up, Asuka turns heel. Asuka continues to get more aggressive in the ring, and while there's nothing wrong with an aggressive wrestler, the WWE is hinting that Asuka only cares about 2 things: herself and winning at any cost. This was seen during the 13th February Raw, when the Empress of Tomorrow not only beat her opponents in a 6-woman match, but took out her teammates. Don't be surprised to see Asuka continue her take-no-prisoners approach and embrace the vicious side that made her the longest reigning NXT Women's Champion, a foe so formidable that only a broken collarbone could end her career. And more matches? Now, Elimination Chamber currently has 5 matches booked, including 2 chamber matches. However, while fans might think these 2 matches could eat up some time, a look at last year's Elimination Chamber shows neither match made it to the 16-minute mark. It's possible for WWE to add 1 or even 2 matches. Although we think the WWE is going to give every match on the show added time, it's possible the WWE will add a SmackDown match to the show, with the Viking Raiders vs Drew McIntyre and Sheamus being a good choice. Rey Mysterio might step into the ring against Karrion Kross and continue their mini feud, but so far their program has been more of a matter of filling time than anything else. An Intercontinental Championship defense by Gunther seems like a long shot, since Madcap Mox is challenging Gunther this Friday. What do you guys think will happen at Elimination Chamber? Let us know in the comments down below, and I'll see you next time with some more wrestling content.